What if I told you the quietest person in the room is often the most powerful? Not the loudest, not the one demanding attention, not the one speaking endlessly, but the silent one, the person who observes, listens, and chooses words carefully. Silence is often misunderstood as weakness. People assume that if someone talks less, they have less confidence. But psychology tells us something very different. In fact, many of history's most powerful minds were known for their silence. As the Greek philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Today, we'll uncover the psychology behind why silent people are often more powerful and how mastering silence can completely transform your life. Human psychology is naturally curious. According to psychologist Carl Jung, what we cannot easily understand captures our attention the most. When someone talks too much, people quickly understand them. There is no mystery. But silent people create psychological intrigue. Their silence makes others wonder, what are they thinking? What do they know? Why are they so calm? This uncertainty creates power. Silence forces people to pay closer attention. Think about the most respected person in a meeting. It's often not the loudest speaker. It's the one who listens quietly, then speaks with precision. Their words carry weight because they are rare. While others are busy speaking, silent people are gathering information. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman, author of Thinking, Fast and Slow, explained that deep observation activates slower, more rational thinking. Silent people notice body language, tone of voice, hidden emotions, unspoken intentions. This gives them an advantage. They can understand situations better than people who react impulsively. Observation is power. In chess, the strongest players don't move quickly. They pause. They observe. They calculate. Life works the same way. The person who observes more often makes smarter decisions. One of the greatest forms of power is emotional control. Psychologist Walter Mischel, famous for the marshmallow experiment, discovered that self-control predicts long-term success. Silent people often develop stronger emotional discipline. Why? Because silence creates space between emotion and reaction. When insulted, most people react instantly. They argue, defend themselves, lose control. But silent people pause. That pause is powerful. As philosopher Lao Tzu said, silence is a source of great strength. Silence allows logic to defeat emotion, and the person who controls emotions controls outcomes. Imagine two people. One talks nonstop. The other speaks only when necessary. Whose words carry more impact? Obviously, the second. This is called scarcity psychology. The less available something is, the more valuable it becomes. Psychologist Robert Cialdini, in his research on influence, proved that scarcity increases perceived value. Words work the same way. When silent people finally speak, others listen carefully. Their words feel intentional. They command respect without forcing it. People reveal their weaknesses through excessive talking. They expose fears, insecurities, desires, and emotional triggers. Silent people reveal less. This makes them harder to manipulate. Psychologist Sigmund Freud believed that much of human communication reveals unconscious motives. The less unnecessary information you reveal, the more psychological control you maintain. Silence protects your inner world, and protected information is power. Many people talk too much because they seek validation. They want approval, attention, recognition. But truly confident people don't need constant reassurance. Their silence says, "I have nothing to prove." Research from Harvard Business School suggests that confident individuals often communicate with greater restraint. They don't chase attention. They attract it naturally. True confidence is calm. True power is quiet. So, why are silent people often more powerful? Because silence creates mystery. It sharpens observation, builds emotional control, makes words valuable, protects information, and reflects confidence. Remember this: silence is not emptiness. It is control. It is discipline. It is hidden strength. As Blaise Pascal said, all of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. Master silence and you master power. Because sometimes the strongest statement you can make is saying nothing at all. If this video made you think differently about silence, comment below. Silence is power. And subscribe for more psychology and self-growth content.